Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies to same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
And I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You had me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
Well, for you. I thought nothing could go wrong, but I was wrong. I was wrong.
Bossy, Godfather, man a OG.
Straight out of Cell Block D is Jaden XG. Welcome back to the Blackest Show About Nothing. I'm here with Jade of all Jades, the Mary J. Mommy.
Hey.
And we have special guest.
Not special, like, never mind. I was about to. Hi, guys.
Special as in, like, unique. Not like
extraordinary.
Love and Hip Hop. Like, yeah.
Not like Skinny Fat Bastard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Not like a show on TLC.
Yeah. You know, they frying and chicken in the bed over here.
In a full split.
I know you like to cook, okay?
She's walking now, by the way.
We saw.
Yeah.
We saw.
You know, I keep up with
But
Shataka.
I just need to know if she's still making chili cheese fries in her bed.
And if she walking, you just started keeping up, because before that, you was keeping down. Okay?
What's wrong with
What's wrong with me or Shatasha? Shatasha. She who they was talking about at the end of that Bone song. And
stop it.
And then she looked up at the ceiling and said,
Shataka.
Yeah, you wanted it. I'm here. This is what you wanted, right? You're getting it today.
Dustin's in the house. Something's in the house.
And flesh. Lots of it.
And Shataka.
That's it.
Chili cheese is definitely in the house.
You know, whatever happened to LaToya Williams? You remember that?
Yes, that used to sing with Snoop. The shit.
That was the jam.
Yes, she was great. She had some stuff with Talib Kweli too, if I'm not mistaken. That was like it was unreleased.
That was her undoing. That was her undoing. See, yes, exactly my sentiments.
Dustin's here, y'all. He needs no introduction.
No.
How you is?
Dustin Ross, what you been
happy
up to?
right now. You know, I'm amongst
my
friends. Look, you asked me the question.
Santana's here too. Hi, Santana.
I'm gonna be cracking up all show.
In the background. Sorry, this is how we do all damn day. What you do this week, Dustin? Anything exciting?
I sweated. I toiled for nothing. I loathed I judged. I fornicated.
Yes.
I partook. You know, all those things.
I'm sad I can't commit fornication no more.
Oh, you can't.
I
But you can
know.
fuck.
You can.
I can.
You can commit fornication.
I can,
But
but
you
I
don't
won't.
know. You can't.
Anal is fornicating like shit. Literally.
Literally. Spitting all over
Yeah.
myself. That's a pontification.
That was very funny.
Thank you so much.
That was very funny.
A pontification.
But yeah, you went on vacation, Dusty, right?
I went to Mexico.
You went on that. Where'd you go?
I went to Cancun.
Oh, you didn't go to Tulum.
No, hell no.
Okay.
Ain't that a Braxton? I thought that was one of the Braxton sisters. Tulum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tulum,
Which one is
Trinidad,
Tulum? The
Tobago.
Mexican one.
Yeah.
The Mexican one.
Yeah.
The wannabe. Why they got the wannabe under what's her face's picture?
I mean,
I
There's
know.
a desire.
yeah.
There's a desire.
A
Yes.
streetcar named Desire.
From Baltimore.
Oh, a what? I love Baltimore. Shout out to Baltimore.
Oh my God, this is
Word.
already a problem. Hot dog,
Hot dog. That's so weird.
hot dog.
Do
Let me get a hot dog at 2.
it too.
At 2.
Oh yeah.
Me too.
What do they say?
Yeah, get over in the car.
That's
Give me a hot dog. Me too.
You have a live show tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
August 10th. That means 5 and 5 of the first part of August is our live show. It's at the new school, not the old one. At Tishman Auditorium, 8 p.m., 13th and 5th here in New York of the cities. And, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody.
Is it sold out?
Nah, but it's close. That motherfucker close.
All right.
Yeah.
So for you last minute niggas, because y'all know how y'all do.
Go to
We'll be
thefriendzonelive.com. Yes, Jaden XD will be there.
We will.
Yeah, and that's where we have to buckle that conversation
That's exactly
down.
what we gonna do.
But we will. They will be there, up in there.
Up in there.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a great time. Our show's turning 4. My baby is 4 years
Oh
old.
my gosh. Oh my
That
God.
means they're walking, talking, and cussing.
That's it. Still not wiping their ass though.
No, that's
Political
where I get it. I want it
officiation.
done right.
That's right.
So I
Front to
clean
back.
it up.
That's it.
Okay. You still shitting yellow.
At 4, no. Those are grown shits.
Jade, you came back from.
Oh, I came back from Philly.
Hey, Philly
Yeah.
is where they is from.
Shout out to everybody from the Dopest Dinner Party Saturday and Sunday. Shout out to Zen in a Jar, Sable Collective, and Black Dragon Breakfast
Hold
Club.
on, Zen in a Jar was there.
Sure was.
She know I got beef.
She's coming to Chicago as well.
I'm not. That's great, but
And
I live in New York City.
Also,
It doesn't apply.
if I may announce, let's see. We got August 11th. So this Sunday, Santana and I will be at Our Wicked Lady doing a brunch. There's going to be live music. We're going to have all kinds of delicious, a grit bar, quiche.
Hold on. A grit bar. Tell us more.
Grits with different toppings you can put on them. And we're going to also do quiche. And we're going to have some nice mixed
So this is
greens
a
and
whitey
things. It's a brunch with live music.
Okay.
And
I mean, I'm gonna
and
go
I encourage
regardless.
everybody to come through.
I only say this because niggas don't really eat quiche like that, but I eat quiche.
Keisha
but,
Cole.
Again.
Which is ham and cheese. Or no, you know the Keisha Cole of quiche would be that bacon and
No, you had it right with ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese. It'd
She's
be
from
ham and
Oakland.
cheese. It'd be ham and cheese.
She's from Oakland. It's ham
I
and
love
cheese.
ham and cheese, and I also love broccoli and cheese casseroles too.
Same. I
We
love
need
a
to be
broccoli
making
cheese.
some quiche and casseroles.
Can you make like a broccoli cheddar soup?
Can you
one
do
day?
that? And
That's
I also
easy.
want
I
like
can
a
just make-
casserole or a quiche.
I can make that for y'all on a
And
Tuesday.
where is the damn tea cakes?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up? HD, I've been waiting for you to stand up for us. Where's the tea cakes, Jade?
So we got the brunch this
All
Sunday.
right.
And on September 7th, we just dropped tickets. We got the Dopest Dinner Party Philly House Party Edition. Okay? With a marketplace featuring all the ladies who were there, Sable Collective, Black Dragon Breakfast Club with all of your edibles and infused sugars, and Zen in a Jar will be there as well. So, and we're looking to put one more lady in. So that's gonna be dope.
Also
We're
get
doing-
Carly Red.
Hell, Carly Red can't come to nothing.
You know,
I'm doing.
she got sex toys that were molded after her, lady parts.
Yeah, they were molded.
And guess what they're called?
They molded.
Guess what they called? Strokers. It was a $300,000 deal. I read
Or
up on it.
sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus. Yeah, that's what it needs to be called. Well, old ass.
They said the pubic hair was made out of steel wool.
So it's bad.
It's a chore, boy.
And not the
I'll only say that. I'm only laughing because what I was being funny is like, you see that movie with her and Mystical?
Yeah, side piece. Which there's a song that accompanies it.
Yeah. Oh, always.
Oh, it is.
Always.
Shout out to my. I'm sorry because I don't mean to cut you off,
No,
but this
it's
is a
fine.
personal thing for me.
Yeah.
Shout out to my side piece by Pokey and the Louisiana Blues Brothers.
No, that's
That is a
important.
shit.
Celebrate
They
black
like,
art.
I left home to be
Yes.
with my side piece.
Yeah.
And Kylie Red and Mystical are in the video.
Yeah.
It's like clips from the movie. Yeah. Go ahead, Ed.
Yeah. Only because when you said steel wool in her hair, and then I realized, because remember in that movie, she didn't get a Brazilian, so you see all her booty hair.
Oh, my
Like, while she was in bed with Mystical.
I mean, you know,
It's gross.
That's
I hate to bring the party down, but I had to
right.
I
I was right in the middle of promoting food.
I know.
Like,
I know. I'm sorry.
what's happening?
I'm sorry. It's been a really bad day.
Let's take a positive turn. So
Get
make
me.
sure y'all. I ain't finished, nigga. I'm still promoting. I got things to promote. August 11th, this Sunday, brunch. September 7th, Philly, dopest dinner party. We bring in our signature nachos outside of New York. Next week, Chicago. We're gonna be in Chicago for the happy hour. Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday are fully sold out. Chicago has 5 tickets left. 5. Friday night. The 16th, in 1 week. So
Get your damn
if by the
ticket.
time you hear this and it's still posted on the Instagram, y'all better hurry up and scoop them on up. Signature nachos there as well, custom cocktails, tunes. And then Houston, we're coming, so y'all better show up and show out because you asked for it a lot. So Houston, we are coming Indigenous Peoples Weekend. October. Yes. October 12th. We're going to be in the building. Monday, y'all don't have to work unless you have a job that sucks, and I'm so sorry for you. But Monday, you don't have to work, so make sure everybody cops tickets to all the events.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
XD, how was your week?
Oh, it's trash. But we have a party coming on the 24th.
On August 24th, we will be at Star
Bar.
in Bushwick, Star Bar.
Your Afro Punk after party.
I'll be there.
Get your tickets. It's $5, and it's $5. to
You got
come.
the money.
I used to drink like trash. I used to drink this drink called a Starfucker. Oh, it was terrible. I think it was vodka, watermelon pucker.
Well, you could
Sounds
stop
like
right
one of my companions. One of my evening companions.
Vodka and that was trash. Oh, and Red Bull. That's what it was. Red Bull, watermelon pucker, and vodka.
Ooh, Big Mama, your arm. Like, that's so much sugar.
Okay. Okay.
I know, but I
bet
don't
you
have
that
the
shit
sugar.
was
Praise
good.
God.
Yeah.
Praise God. Big
I'm trying to
Mama,
think
Big
if
Mama
there's-
is still intact.
Was there anything
Yeah, nigga,
positive
what-
that happened to me? Oh, yes. I signed my contract for my secret thing finally.
Hey!
Yeah, I signed my contract for my secret thing, so that's super dope. I have an idea for Nigga Peace Theater to bring it back.
Oh, do you now?
I do. Actually, we should have it live right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
We should do. So, actually, yes, I'm gonna bring it back next week. But there is a caveat.
Okay.
I love it when people, especially blacks, use that word.
Caveat, I know. Yeah, it's classy.
We won't be writing the rest of the story.
Oh, yeah, what we talked about.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'll start it next week, but then moving forward, you all have to participate. And whoever has the best winning chapter that goes next will get aired. And then going from there.
Dope idea.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all motherfuckers proofread.
You know,
Ain't nobody got time to be doing all that guessing and context clues and shit.
yeah, like
you know
when
what the fuck you
listeners.
talking about.
Yeah.
Proofread.
Yeah. But yeah, anywho, that was my week. So in order for me not to my week intrinsically was shitty, but I have a lot of good stuff professionally. We're at a
It
Mercury.
was shitty, but at least you wasn't constipated.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mercury's not in Section 8 anymore.
No.
So we can move
This
on.
nigga said Mercury hopped out the Escalade.
We're not in Section 8 anymore.
Damn.
So, you know, we Gucci. We good. Is there anything else? Listen to us anywhere and everywhere. You can stalk your exes. And we'll be back with what you all listen, shout out, and come for. Okay? Bye. And we're back.
Hey.
Life after lockup.
We back. Like your period, we back.
Look, Abe, you don't even have to do your job this week.
Back
Since I don't do all the sound effects.
like good crack.
Back like a shoulder blade.
That's right.
Back like a roll.
Back like a Taylor Swift.
Ooh, a Taylor Swift booty.
Yeah.
Back.
A long back.
A long back.
Built like that iron board.
And we're long back.
Talking about life after lockup. So this week was a lot
Yeah.
on the show.
I say, speaking of long backs, we should start with Forrest and Jenny.
Forrest and Jenny.
Forrest.
Jenny. Why don't
Jenny.
you love me?
You can't say hey. You can sit here if you want to.
Have you seen the trailer for Mr. Rogers?
Yes, Tom Hanks is going to the Academy Awards.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be like his
The
ninth
perfect
one.
person.
Yeah, he's
The
going.
perfect
And
person
deserved
for
it. I saw the trailer. I was like,
That's a white man I fuck with.
Hell,
That's a white man I fuck
yeah.
with.
There's only 5.
I love how he ignored
only
the fuck out of
5.
Tim
One of
Allen.
them is Nene Lee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I fuck with Brad
Four.
Pitt.
yeah.
Brad Pitt's cool. I ain't got
Yeah.
no beef
Yeah.
with Brad Pitt.
And he did right by New Orleans. So
He did do right
And
by
he
New
produced
Orleans.
Moonlight, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm trying to think of the other 3. It's really hard.
Yeah, it is.
Jeff Goldblum
It used to be maybe
and Anthony
Woody
Bourdain.
Harrelson.
Anthony Bourdain for sure.
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson, right? He's like a cool butt.
Yeah. I'm cool with him.
Okay, maybe we have
cool
to increase
with
it to
him.
like 7, but
we
that's the
being
cap.
nice.
Yeah, yeah.
We're searching. We're
Yeah.
reaching.
Oh, you know who? Hall and Oates.
Oh yes, Sarah,
Yes.
smile,
I want your smile a while for me.
Sarah. That's from my
They were singing
Boondock
about that bitch
Stairs.
from Imitation of Life.
No, they were singing about that bitch
Sarah
from
Jane.
Love After Lockup.
Sarah
Who's
Jane.
Sarah?
Sarah, smile for me.
Okay, so-
so
Skinny Fat Bastard and Goddess. They are beefing still about Stephanie.
yeah,
The bitch from the text.
stuff an eye.
Don't they make you never want to like touch your face or do any like nervous movements?
They're the reason I wash my hands when I come inside immediately.
I be wanting to tell them like, damn, don't beat yourself up. Them
Yeah,
motherfuckers literally.
but you know
be
what?
like-
But you know, it's motherfucking crack.
Yeah.
literally, they both look like
Yeah,
that.
both of them.
So we, remember we left them in the Vegas, and they
perfect place
Yeah,
for them.
they told Big Alice last episode that hey, we about to renew our vows, and she was like, I have to pray on that, and I'll get
Mind
back
you,
to
they're
you.
brand spanking new already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how much. I mean, again, as a reminder to everybody, she, sold pussy for crack on her wedding night.
And apparently made a joke about it. So
Yeah, so she made a joke about it.
So she's savage.
Yeah, and Clint ran off.
yeah, Clint left. So she's now at the chapel waiting to renew the vows, and Clint
So,
is nowhere to
full
be found.
circle moment.
Nah,
we've.
bitch.
This is what I was like. Production is on it. They
Ooh,
did
you see
that.
him? You see
They
him?
did that. I was
That's
like,
an arc.
ooh, an arc. Yes, that was real Game of Thronesy.
It was.
So she made a joke
good
about
episodes.
yeah seasons 1 through 6.
Exactly.
So she made a joke about selling her pussy for crack on her wedding night, and he got upset and he ran off. And so she's talking to production like, well, where the fuck
That's some
he's going?
crackhead shit. Like, to take a joke with your husband about selling your pussy.
On the way to renew your vows.
On the way to renew your vows.
Vegas.
Like, remember that time I sold my pussy for crack?
That's why we told Mandy you can't make this shit up. Like
She
this
don't
is
give a
like this
fuck.
is just real life.
She just
Mona
don't
can never
give a
write this
fuck.
shit.
Mona could never.
So
She wish.
Skinny Fat Bastard walks back, and they're beefing right in front of. No, it's fine. I'm gonna talk about you on the show because you're doing something very like
Very
niggly.
appropriate.
Very niggerish.
Yeah. This nigga is eating.
Go on. I've been waiting years for this.
You have.
over here.
I
know. And so they're beefing about the joke. Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Okay. So they're beefing about the joke. And they just have a really petty argument about this joke.
I don't
That
know.
ain't
And they
petty
never
to
said
me.
what the joke was.
No. But we know that it was a joke
It was
regarding
about
what
her-
happened last
Her
time.
selling her pussy for crack.
Yeah.
A
On her
petty
wedding
joke
day.
would be to lean into the frame and say what Celie said to Harpo in that field in the color purple after she made the joke. After
Beat her.
okay, now that's a petty joke.
Ain't nothing but a big old heifer.
Oh, okay.
She looked up from the cabbage leaves and she was like, beat her.
The color purple's funny. I don't give a fuck.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
It's a master class
You know what?
in dry humor.
That's what we about to do soon.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm so
focus,
sorry.
focus,
I'm so
focus,
sorry.
focus.
Eat your cake, Dustin.
It's all right, Miss Sophia, home now. All right. So they argue in front of. Their story wasn't interesting, so I really want to skip.
It wasn't.
them.
No,
Like,
it
they got in a
wasn't.
fight.
She sold her
Nobody-
the pussy. They finally decided he showed back up. They said they was gonna renew their vows, and she apologized,
Right.
which he got on my last nerve.
He
'cause
was just annoying.
I was like, "You doing a lot, and you really doing a lot because you've been cheating and creeping.
Yeah.
So you feel guilty
He's
and you're
been on
projecting.
one
Wouldn't
the
you
whole
cheat on
trip.
that crackhead
Has.
bitch?
Ruined the trip. No, you on his side?
And then hell no.
Oh, okay.
But I'm on the right side, and it ain't Tracy.
You can't make a joke about selling your pussy for crack when your husband still has an
you
outstanding
look like Timon.
rental car balance of $24,000, and she does look like Timon.
Bitch, crackhead ass. I'm cussing all that.
Go to Matata, Clint! Go to Matata!
She referred to herself as the crackhead bitch, so there's no insult.
Who's next?
Yeah, we can get them out the way because
Yeah, I'm
their
done with
story
them.
wasn't interesting.
Now you know who Pumbaa is from the cast.
Black woman, we
No.
Yeah, bam. There you go. Right.
No.
We gonna
Megan.
get let's
No, it's Megan, exactly.
Megan.
It's me by Megan.
Yeah.
That's Pumbaa.
So let's skip to Marcelino and Barnes,
I love it when y'all
Injury
say
It's
it.
a-
attorneys. Yeah.
100-888-8888.
So
happy.
Marcelino is feeling remorseful and regretful
It's the
for
first time we've ever seen him humble.
for
Pause.
for being out of line.
Being the fuck, nigga, for
Cause, like-
ruining lives. What?
That's what I was telling Santana earlier. I'm glad we found out that she was off parole because I was so fearful. Like, this nigga's gonna call the cops while she's on parole. She doesn't need to have any issues
Right.
with Lisa. That's what
Nope.
the gays call the police.
Maggie in Detroit.
Ooh, Miss Lisa gonna get you.
Here come Maggie. Put that drink down.
That's my new name.
Maggie or Lisa.
Maggie Lisa.
I'm actually getting some ice cream.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Carry on.
Sorry. I forgot we was recording.
it's fine.
Sorry.
So what happened? Where are we?
Okay, so
Marcelino. bad.
basically they show
They're in the car and fake Dyke Jan is like
Who be running things over there? But go ahead.
absolutely
do.
because I mean clearly who
You can't
else?
rely on this nigga. He's irrational.
And crazy.
She be checking the shit out of
She
Marcelino.
do.
Yeah.
Like in the moment, she be like, no.
It needs
because
to.
what you're doing is such and such, and that's not like.
And I appreciate it with him being so machismo and so like egotistical. I love the fact that she's able to clearly articulate herself and she doesn't
she
back
does not
down
back
from his
down.
She
She
does it. She
from
be
his
checking the
bullshit.
shit out of Marcelino. Has been.
Even the
and-
half of time she been wrong, she still
There hasn't been many times she has been wrong.
No.
There's only been 2 times where I was like, girl, when she
was
had,
trying to have that threesome.
yeah,
and when she called him a debarge.
Shut up, Dustin.
when she tried to name her best friend that's in jail, the godmother.
Yeah.
Then she wasn't even wild. She was wild for the threesome thing. Which she tried to.
That was just an emotional thing.
Right.
I mean, what are you gonna say? You know what I'm saying?
What are you gonna
Either
say?
yes or no.
Right.
At least you got a chance to tongue her down. Well, up because they was just kissing.
Yeah. So.
That was a lesbian joke.
I got it. Anywho, they go to an attorney, a family attorney.
Injury attorney.
1-888-888-8888.
And, they were like, what can we do? Mm-hmm. And the lawyer was like, it shouldn't have escalated that much, but, we're up for a fight. Mm-hmm. And
she was very clear in there, too. She's like, it's not fair. You should not use children as a pawn. Like, and he was like, listen, I hear all that, but let's just be realistic here. Right. Niggas fight dirty.
Yeah.
So
which is real when the lawyers and shit get involved in custody battles. It's time to
They know what time it is.
It's time to bite and claw. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So basically, that's what they're doing at this point. They're gonna have to fight. They show scenes. I felt so bad when they showed Giovanni. I'm like, every time they show Giovanni now, I just be still my heart, child.
Yeah. I just, it didn't really have, it did not have to get this. I still don't feel comfortable with, them going to court to get full custody of...
She too close to jail. So all that court involvement, all this shit being in the system, bitch, you just got out.
That's what, that's what ambiguous drug lord baby daddy said. He was like, she said that he told her his only mistake was letting her have Giovanni for so long. That was that.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. I mean,
damn.
Yeah, I just
she's a good mom though.
She's a good mom, and I'm not taking away her parenting skills, but Dustin's right. She just got removed from the system a couple months ago.
And going to court, and Marcelino wanted to fight for custody. What he needs to do is be aware of the fact that this motherfucker just got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Trying to already missing them other fucking kids.
Yep.
Trying to raise her family and shit, bro. Take it easy and find a peaceable agreement with the nigga where everybody's happy, your girl don't feel no pressure, and y'all can just live. She just got out of jail. She wants to be at peace.
If you remember Marcelino came wrong from jump when ambiguous drug lord baby daddy was trying to he was trying to be community parent and shit. Nah, we got to do this shit together. And Marcelino was all in his fifis then. So
and not the 6'9" Tekashi ones.
No, but where is he?
Well, you know where he is.
Forever.
So that was them.
America Ferrera.
Oh my god. He looked like mold.
He do.
He looked like I mean I'm sure he does
trippy
currently.
Does he look like cheese mold or bread mold?
XXX no, bread mold.
I don't. Yeah.
Bread mold. No, cheese mold.
I get bread mold by the shaving of the eyebrows, and then like how Trippie Redd shaves his and shit. Yeah. You look.
Yeah.
Bread mold.
Yeah, bread mold.
Yeah.
But anywho, that was those two. Let's move on to
who you wanna do next?
Cash App Cut.
Ooh. Venmo Vixen.
Mulatto MoneyGram.
Y'all crack me up.
PayPal
Vixen.
Pussy.
And the Western Union Wench. Whew. So someone's been doing dabs in the booger sugar.
And it ain't she.
No. We can sum them up real quick because we need to get to the real crux of the show.
Okay, so listen. Your girl knew what she was talking about.
Yeah,
She knew that spoon. She knew what the fuck it was.
Mm-hmm.
She did. Now, I still don't think the spoon was a dope spoon, and I still think that she's a touch blessed.
But
however,
her instinct.
Her instinct was on point, and I actually think he's been doing this shit almost off and on the entire time of this show because you can tell when he's using. You can. I know.
Now I know. I'm like, oh, this makes sense. And then you think about all the other all the times he was there. I'm like,
you also think about the fact that he didn't get this bitch almost $1 million or some shit.
And now
you have to be a drug addict to make them kind of decisions.
And I told Santana, I said, That nigga didn't just go into debt because he was giving money to her.
No.
He went into debt too because this nigga was also using and giving money to a heavy user. Look how skinny he got.
Yeah.
Weight fluctuated.
Yep.
Yeah, because he lost a shit ton of weight from
Because
first
Papa
season
looked
to
like
second
Santa
season.
Claus when he
Gave
first
it to
was
her.
visiting her in the prison house. He looked like Greasy Santa. He did.
did.
Go back and look at the old pictures. Look at Greasy Santa.
Hair and all.
Hair and all, swollen cheeks, rosy cheeks. Like that nigga was greasy.
Like
So
if
she
Santa
clocked-
owned a Harley.
yes,
Clocked that dope
exactly.
usage real quick.
You said
Yeah.
what?
She clocked that dope
Woo!
usage.
Yeah, she
Ooh.
did. She said, And then so when basically,
Your boy goes into the bathroom to pee to do the test.
well, yeah, because Christian
how disgusting.
Tokyo Tony.
Christian Tokyo Tony. Baptist Tokyo
Yeah,
Tony.
Baptist Tokyo Tony went down to the CVS, or she went back to work because
She went to work.
yeah, she went to work
She
and
went to
got
work.
2 drug tests, and was like,
She's
"Let's
like, I
settle this
brought
right
these
now.
back from the clinic, so let's get going.
Let's get going." So my girl Lizzie,
She's like-
was like, "It's nothing. It's handled."
Clean as
Mama,
the board of hell.
hello. She
They
came,
looked at it.
was gross because she came into the living room.
And needed to drink water like nobody's business.
It wasn't as.
Ooh.
It could have been worse.
No,
I'll say
her
that.
pee looked like it smelled like
It looked
the
like
strongest of
Martinelli's.
It
Cheerios.
could have been a lot worse. It could have
It
been worse.
could- it could've been.
It could-
We both noted it was too young.
It
Yeah,
did.
it
It
was
was too
super
yellow.
yellow, but it wasn't like orange.
It looked like the
No.
apple juices that they used to have on the Cosby Show.
Yes!
Right.
They used to
Yeah.
open out
Yeah.
rich asses. I was like, they always pop in the apple juice top. I want that kind of apple juice. My mother was like, we don't have enough money for that.
In sitcoms, they never had juice to pour in a drink. It was always let me get a sample, like a Snapple out the
Yes,
thing.
yes.
I want that kind of money.
Me too.
Like when I could just go in and just
Nigga,
pull
I
out
want
a
a
Mystic.
whole fruit. No, give me a Fruitopia vending machine in my kitchen.
All right, bring back Mystic.
I want my house
Mystic was so good.
It
Oh my
was.
God.
Mystic, they still sell Mystic.
Yeah, but I can't.
They changed the formula.
Yeah,
They
but
always
like,
do.
like I want Mystic when Foxy Brown was in the commercial.
That's fair. Yes, yes, yeah.
It's the Mystic.
Before we knew what the word really meant.
Yeah. So, you know, they do the test on the living room coffee table, which ...
Disgusting. ...
And
She still didn't go put on no drawers.
no, I mean I wouldn't.
That's fair.
So
She looked like she don't wear drawers no way.
Well, you know, she didn't go put on no clothes.
No, she
She's
was
still
like, no,
walking
it's
around in
cool.
this towel.
So then, Alyssa, she's waiting for her clothes to be washed because remember they went to the
true.
beach
That's true.
and you know.
No, she thinks she hot, so she was.
Oh,
gonna do
that
shit
too.
like that.
I'm not
That
saying
is.
that. I'm not saying that's not a thing.
She probably
However.
still wears them fuzzy high heeled house shoes with the.
And go to the Poconos in them rooms with
Yeah,
the
she
champagne
do.
guys, hot
And the
tub.
vibrating
Yep.
bed.
Yes. Yes.
The bed
They're
that
shaped
go,
like a heart.
Yee-haw.
So, anywho, Scott goes in the bathroom and Lizzie sits on the tub and she's just like, you know, go pee. And he's like, I can't pee. And she's like, yeah, all right, nigga, whatever. So she starts running water. He's like, I can't pee. So then she's like, check it. Either, let's be honest, either come clean.
She's like, there's a way out of this, nigga. If you just tell
Just
the
be,
truth.
just tell the truth. Like, it's cool. She wasn't judging him at that point. She's just like, just let me know.
He closed the door.
No, he didn't close it.
Cracked
He cracked it. He was
Cracked
like,
it.
I have a problem.
Okay, fine. I have a problem.
Right.
And she's like, well, I knew it, Scott.
Wait, Jay, what did he say?
I have a problem. I know, Scott. You would have just told the truth. And so he's like, I don't do it all the time. It's off and on. It's off and on.
That's exactly how he fucking talks.
Motherfucker.
Like,
I can't. I just didn't know. I thought you were gonna leave me, and look where we were in our lives. I just didn't know. Shut your greasy ass up. I didn't know where we were in our lives. Look how you left me. Look how you left me. And she's like, Scott, I can't be around somebody who uses heroin, Scott.
And well, no. Remember, he said he did a little bit of heroin. He did a little heroin.
He did a little heroin.
What he said was, I didn't shoot up.
I didn't shoot up.
Pause for the cause. Do y'all watch this? This is not happening on Comedy Central.
No.
Okay, it's this comedy show that's hosted by Roy Wood Jr.
He's hilarious.
He is.
Roy Jones Jr.
Roy Wood Jr.
Oh, I've seen the ads for this. I know exactly what
So-
Y'all must have forgot.
So, if you're ever there, so it's a really like if you're really into comedy and good storytelling, you should watch it because it's every episode is a theme and it's comics coming up telling a story surrounding that theme.
Why you ain't
When y'all
text
gonna
You
have
should've
me
been
on the
told me to
goddamn
watch this
show?
shit.
I figure like it's some shit y'all would
But
actually
you
watch.
should have said. You should have reached out.
Well,
I'm
gonna send
angry they
you-
haven't had me on it yet.
Same.
Telling pick stories.
Same.
Nigga, that's
So-
my
So,
juice.
right. So, because Roy Wood Jr. did one about how Golden Corral saved his life, but irrelevant to this case, there's this woman named Jessa Reed, and her story is called Meth P.
Okay.
And she tells the story. It's a hilariously uncomfortable story, which is why I love comedy so much because it's like she makes you really uncomfortable. It's so funny.
Yes.
And it's about the time she drank meth pee.
Wow.
Meth pee.
Yes.
Like literal meth pee.
Yes.
And live to tell it.
And live to tell
And ultimately, you find out she's a recovering, she's in recovery. She's been in recovery for the last 15 years.
That
So
explains how she did
she's
it.
great. Yeah, and she makes it very funny. She's a comedian. And she makes jokes about her past usage. So I was like, I could fuck with you.
I can get behind that.
Yeah,
Definitely not in front.
yeah,
But
but she was like, all right. But that's what made me think of this scenario because he was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I didn't shoot up. I didn't shoot up. Right.
I didn't shoot up.
Right.
Look how you left me.
When I tell you, Lizzie be clocking him left, and
Dude.
right. Like she know how to move his fucking puppet strings. Like it's nothing to her.
So
It's
she did it
child's
again.
play.
Right.
She's like, I don't want to be with you.
And in this case, she had a very valid point because she was like, "Nigga, I'm on parole. I can't be around like heroin."
Which is
That's
honest.
like last time. Well, she
Nigga,
was right.
I'm not on
the
parole,
last,
and
she
I
was
don't wanna
the
be around
right the
heroin.
last time too. If I don't need to be around a broke nigga, like the fuck.
It's really
and punched.
Yeah.
Like said
Yeah.
that like
I have no use for you.
if you don't have money, I don't have use for you, Scott.
looking like one of Evelyn's sisters.
So you know,
Dude.
and so she was like, "I have to think on this, Scott. I don't fucking know. Like, I care for you a lot, but this is just a lot for me
Yeah.
right now." And that was the end of that. He was mad and whatever, but he gonna have
It
to eat
wasn't the
that.
end of that.
Wait, what did I miss?
Nigga, them in the confessional.
Oh, right. Go ahead, take it.
So they in the confessional
Together,
and this
right.
nigga brings all of the letters that she wrote him in prison, and he's like, "What's all this for? What's all this for?" And he's pulling out the letters or whatever. She's like, "Why did you keep all those, Scott? Why did you keep them?" And he's like, "This is for the what he said for the Mustang.
Yeah, for the Mustang.
What the fuck?
like,
His car.
yeah.
He's throwing all these credit cards. Then he starts taking the papers and throwing them at her. So she's taking them and she's tearing them up in his face, and he takes the shit and like throws it at her shoulder and gets up and storms off.
And knocks over the chair and everything.
Knocks the chair over and everything. Mad
What'd she
aggressive.
say? See, this is what I'm talking about.
No, she didn't respond. She just got away because she was like, "Oh, this nigga violent." So
She's like, "Oh, this is dumb as hell." He was
So
high.
So you violent and ugly.
Yep.
I got to go.
Yeah, I got to go. I got to go, and that was the end of it.
Well, I know her
Right.
daughter been looking at her with them beady ass
You
hard
know she
eyes.
has.
Ooh,
That
I know
blank
her
look.
daughter been just peering
Blackish
dead in her
is
fucking soul.
upset.
Dustin.
Yeah. Chico the Barge looking ass. Yeah, exactly. Well, you gonna do it. Like all that shit.
She's
she
like,
cannot stand Scott, and
Or
she
her mama.
and she would.
No, she loved her
No,
mama.
she loved her mama.
You can love somebody and not like their ass very easily.
That's
She can't
very
stand
true.
Lizzie.
I don't know. She's like, she don't really know her mama like that. I'll
She
say
trying
that.
to,
That's
she
why
trying to
she
get to
don't
know her
like
mama
her.
like that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say she don't like her. She don't know her.
Mm-hmm.
That's
They got
what it
matching
is.
tattoos and shit.
You know how many people got? Look how many bitches on Portia Baby Daddy. Look how many bitches' names on Portia Baby Daddy.
We all dated Roger Bob at one point.
Hello. I too. Okay.
I too dated Roger Bob.
Shout out to my girl Demetria.
Yeah. So we have a couple more.
Yeah.
do.
Who's next?
Let's get to it.
Let's get to Scrabble Tiles.
Well, let's do Scrabble Tiles. Me by Megan.
The dumbest
Pumbaa.
broad on TV.
Pumbaa. That's Pumbaa.
Yeah.
So y'all don't give her no credit for getting him back on national television?
I mean,
Wait,
Getting who back on that?
Michael.
by fucking around with his homeboy.
Yes, that's humiliating for a hood nigga. Now, mind you, let me say this too. Michael is from Flint, Michigan, and you know I am too.
Yeah.
So every move he makes, I completely
Y'all
understand.
related?
No, but I actually like him.
Which is
course.
fascinating to me.
I like him.
Me and Dustin be having these debates
He
on
just
the
seems
FaceTime.
like a nice person.
You see every time he just seems like a nice person. Does he, Dustin?
He just seems like, you know, he seems like he's easy to get along with. You know what I'm saying? Like, take everything, all the judgment against his personal choices out.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
He seems like he's an agreeable. You know what I'm saying? Like like y'all could just hang out and laugh. Like I like Michael, and I want him to do well.
No, that is not okay.
And I
never do well.
I hate that end piece of the bread face, King face ass baby mother of his. I hate her.
Oh my God.
I hate her. She look like the bread with the legs. I hate her.
Won't you smile a while for me?
What? No.
Dreidel
Dustin,
face.
No,
He hates
no,
Sarah. It's
no,
so- it's
no,
so-
no,
No.
no. And I hate that I have to. Ooh, it pains me every week to
defend. I know.
defend.
So this week, let's get to the
Sarah.
recap. So
You don't do it.
But
this week she's driving to Flint, and she's gonna take the girls to go see him. Rain finally is about to get her shots.
made her debut.
Yeah, I don't know why she
The
didn't already have her shots before
mo-
she's taking a road trip, but anyway,
Yeah.
Beautiful little head of hair. Look like
beautiful head of.
Yeah.
Fantasia.
Both they have really cute kids. Rain and Aviana, really cute babies. Yeah.
Rain is adorable.
So she's driving to Flint. She gets to Flint, and she's trying to be amicable. So she's like, I don't know how I'm gonna present him with these divorce papers.
She also a better woman than me.
So
'Cause I
he
wouldn't
comes to
drove
the
for shit.
Airbnb like a nigga who's getting ready to go out to eat with his button up and his jeans on.
Yeah, he had a baby shower outfit on.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Daddy at the baby shower outfit.
He wanted to
Yeah.
be presentable.
Yeah.
You know, let's give him that credit.
The
at
nigga
least.
presentable uniform.
Yeah.
A button up and jeans.
Yeah, and Tim's.
Go on, Michael.
And Tim. So he gets there. Shut up, Dustin. So he gets there.
His mama be dressing like she in the 10th grade.
Yeah.
Oh, with the Rockaway jacket. Oh,
Yeah, she stays in Teen Pregnancy Couture.
she sure does.
Yeah.
Teen pregnancy,
Yeah.
circa 1999.
Yeah.
She look like she can fight.
Rockaware or
And
well,
I
obviously
don't like that little womanish ass sister. of
Frederick
his.
Douglass
I'm
in the
sick of her.
front,
Yeah,
Party in the back.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Frederick in the front.
Frederick in the front.
Fantasia in the
Hype hair.
Hype.
Hype hair magazine. Anyway.
Booker T in the front.
Ooh.
Beyonce in the back.
Ooh.
Anywho,
Yup. Yes. Yes. Let it out, XD. Yes. There you go.
okay.
Anyway, so
This is so much fun.
Michael gets to the Airbnb and he's
No,
like,
no. I'm not letting this go. Michael is a dirty ass nigga. You know why?
we're about to
Oh
get
my
to
God.
it. We're about
Y'all
to
need
get
to get
to
over
it.
it.
So
Like-
no.
How? No.
It happened. It happened.
No, he's
Listen.
willing to fuck in his mama's driveway.
Yeah.
He is a horrible, disgusting
He
human
has
being.
to fuck in his mama's driveway. He can't
Because
leave it.
why?
He's on tether.
For no reason but his own.
We
If
knew
he
that
would-
when it
if he-
happened. See, that's y'all problem.
No, he wouldn't have been
Stop,
on-
ain't no
he
double
would-
jeopardy. You know he went to jail. He understand his wrongdoings.
No.
You ain't gonna be
I'm
judging
not talking about
him.
his initial
You ain't finna be,
offense.
yes, you are.
No.
You said because of his own doings, that's why he on the tether, right?
No, because he was not on the tether.
But when he got on the tether, he made a bad decision, right?
to go
Did
leave
he
with
make
Megan.
Okay, but did he make up? No, he actually was trying his best to get back, and you know it. He was trying his best to be on time.
No, he was
Hey,
not.
but at the time, he
Make
didn't
that
want to. He didn't want.
absolutely
He
not
wasn't
Dustin.
happy. Y'all say y'all don't want niggas to stick around when they unhappy and be in this toxic relationship. He wasn't happy with Sarah. Okay,
That's not
That's
my
why
point.
Megan was around.
We're not-
At the time when they went to Niagara Falls. Now, damn it, we're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna
it's
talk
a
about it,
vis-a-vis.
but that's fine. But you have to be. No, but you have to be. I'm talking about a pointed, isolated incident.
Which is
I'm not even talking about his infidelity with Megan. That's outside of this because we
Well,
all
like
know
my
that
girl
was
ASAP Noah said, "What you talking about, boy? What you talking about? I don't know what you talking about."
But listen, he could have went to parole first. He could have showed up to parole first before he went to go pick up Megan. And like,
why are we having this conversation?
XZ.
Because he keeps trying to justify
obviously
Michael.
he could have done that, but he's not the type of person that thinks that far
To
ahead.
think
This is something that he
things
needs.
through.
This is something that he's learning. He's young. Okay, there's been a lot of time that has been absent
He's
in his
old enough to get
development.
married and have
in his
2
development. Well, anybody can do that. You can be 18. You know what I'm saying? Get married. You can have a kid.
That's
you ain't got to be 18.
That's an
no
adult
kid.
ass decision.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was girls with babies in middle school.
Exactly.
Boys too.
And they made that conscious decision.
Yeah, so
They
that's
made
my
a
point. So
grown-ass
we know
decision.
that happened. So now what? He was on Tether. He wanted to go to spend time with a woman that he was trying to nurture a genuine connection with, because all he knew was being in that oppressive, just horrendous relationship, if you want to call it that, with Sarah. Sarah is emotionally abusive to him. And
What
if
the
she were
fuck?
not, and if she were not,
I'm gonna let you see your own version.
What the hell is happening right now?
She is, because, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Absolutely. Okay,
The things that
Dustin.
she gets upset
I'm gonna let
about,
you
the
have
things
this.
that she gets upset about, right?
Yeah, like leaving
Fucking another
for
bitch.
2 days.
The things
leaving
that
for
she
2
gets, the
days.
things that she gets upset about. Number one, there's so many other areas where that energy and all of that push that she puts toward him. Why not try to encourage him to do something different instead of bitching to him about Megan? And if
Because
you and
It's not her
That's
job to
the
improve this
main-
man. He
no, it's not her job to improve this
But he
man, but
dogs
it's also
her
not her
out.
job to dog him out. And the only reason y'all saying he dogs her out is because he cheated on her with Megan.
No.
And he cheated on her with
So
Megan. I thought
listen.
he was very clear in the beginning
Her
about why he
black sentence
cheated.
do not feel too sorry for her.
Thank you. So that's it.
I'm only
Kim
on the fence.
Zolciak can hit it.
I can't.
I know we have issues with the blacks, and I get that.
And that don't make
But
you,
I
that
still-
don't make you
That's
discount
something
her
else.
overall.
That's something else.
Something else.
But isn't
Michael
that
is a
very
terrible
telling of a
human
character
being.
issue?
He's a terrible.
Right? Isn't using that black scent very telling of a character issue
but-
when it comes to Sarah?
So-
Now, that's what
It
I'm
is
asking you.
Yes.
He picked
Okay,
a,
isn't it indicative of a much bigger
but
issue
he picked a
in
whole
in
fight with a
relation to
pregnant
who
woman.
she is?
He picked a whole
Yeah,
fight with
see?
a pregnant woman so that
See?
he can go fuck another bitch.
Yeah.
Well,
And
if
then
you
this
really
week-
look at it,
and
the
she was
stresses
trying-
that they were already
and-
under, that argument
What
that he started
stress?
with her.
He was already in prison.
That's my point.
fine.
So that little disagreement that he had with her,
And married
it paled
her in prison while he
comparison
was
to other
fucking
stress
another
that
bitch.
she was managing
and
anyway.
then this week she's trying to find dignified and sweet ways to present him with the divorce papers. And here go this nigga talking about we need to get a divorce, Sarah. No finesse,
Efficient
no,
and direct.
No, but Dustin
Well,
is full
I
of
will
shit.
say he
you
was-
you full of shit. Look at him. That's why he laughing.
Yeah.
He
I
know
like
he's
Michael,
full of
and
shit.
I feel like he doesn't get a fair shot. I'm sorry.
He
especially
had
not
one,
from his
and
mouth.
he
Said nothing
ruined
but
it.
this is a Flint connection.
I just
Yeah.
feel like
That's all
I
it
just
is.
That's
can
how
we
I know
agree?
y'all niggas are
Can we
related.
agree? Can we agree? Can we agree that if we
No,
remove
no.
if we remove the component of his personal choices and his relationship
That's why I don't
issues,
smoke before shows.
if
So
we
I can be
remove the
conscious.
component of his
No.
relationship issues, can we agree that Michael is a generally likable person? If you remove the
Likable's different from
judgment,
decent.
if you remove the judgment from how we feel about the things that he's done in relation to like his relationship with Sarah and Megan and all that, just his way, like
Well,
just the
no,
way he
I
is.
can't.
I don't believe
His
no.
daughter.
No, we're not. You focusing on the
No.
wrong stuff. We're not focusing on that part. We're just talking about him. Like when you think
People
about just
said
like,
Ted Bundy was likable.
yeah, but he ain't kill nobody.
How that we know?
Michael.
My point is
He
this:
hangs
it's
out
just
with
like
a white boy who raps and probably says nigga.
He got the car.
Dustin
Y'all gotta stay focused
Dustin
on your
is
focus. That's what I'm
committed.
saying.
He is
Like, y'all
committed to being
I'm
that
just
shit
saying,
about
like, you know
this.
what I mean? Like, y'all understand
Committed.
these things. Y'all
So-
just don't like what he did. And I get that because I don't like what he did.
Well, outside of that, I can't.
I don't like what he
outside of that,
did
I don't
either.
know
He
him.
seems so nice to you. Instead of
I just think that
convincing
he's.
his
I
wife
think
to sell it
that.
to us.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
that he is. As a young man, I think that he has a soft-spoken nature in general.
he
Even when
doesn't
he was,
speak
That's
English.
mush
even,
mouth.
let me
We can't
finish.
understand nothing he says.
Even when he was in the heat of the moment, when Megan had revealed to him that she had, got his ass back on national TV, basically, he still kind of remained calm.
He was on parole.
I'm from Flint, so I know what it means when people tell you to go on about your business. That means that that's part of this. It's just over, like it's done. So
That's just the black
his
way.
reaction. You know what I'm saying? I feel
That's the
like
black way.
I just feel like in general, in the way he described how he felt about Megan when we first met him. And he described how much he loved her and the passion that he had for her and shit. And also the fact that in his own way, he held her in a higher regard than he did Sarah, the ball and chain. You know, I just don't have. I don't feel nothing for Sarah. I'm sorry.
So let me.
That ain't got nothing to do with them beautiful children.
So I'm going to say all of that is bullshit because number one,
Dustin's committed
ultimately
to not being shit about this.
Niggas lie. Niggas always
Foundationally.
Niggas always hype up their side.
We talking about Michael or we talking about niggas? We talking about Michael or we talking about nigga
Michael,
trans?
who is
But are we
a
talking
nigga.
about Michael or are we talking about nigga trans? I want you to tell me why you need to debunk
Okay,
what I
so
said.
let's
You need to debunk what I said.
But wait,
Michael's
okay.
lie.
No, okay, so listen though. In
We all know
that
Michael's
scene,
lie.
but in that scene,
What scene?
I'm about to tell you. In the scene where Megan tells Michael that she fucked around with old boy, which I also feel is a lie because I feel like they know. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
But because I think she was lying about the whole situation too. I feel like they fucked, but whatever.
Yeah, they definitely
fucked. She
fucked.
didn't
Did you
even tell
see
that
their
kiss, so-
body chemistry? Yeah, they fucked.
Yeah. But he admitted if I wasn't on tether,
What?
he would have did something else.
To that boy. That's who he was talking about. He was talking about his friend, not Megan. First of all, she would win the fight anyway. Let's be real. Come on. Okay?
Would.
Megan would. It would be like that lady that was dragged. Remember that video that went viral? That lady dragging that man through the seat saying, "Fight back!"
On the train.
No, in the street. She was wearing.
Oh no, y'all
she
got
was
to see
wearing
the
Yeezy
video.
season.
Y'all didn't see the video recently of the lady beating that nigga's ass on the train because she told him to leave her alone and he wouldn't.
No, but
she
I loved
stood
it.
over his ass with her Timbs on and beat his ass.
Yes, queen.
Beat his ass.
Okay, so
That's what Toni Morrison was talking about. Rest in peace.
rest in
Oh,
peace
rest
to
in
a
peace,
real
Toni
one.
Morrison.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
You know how
Yes.
real she was? She died in the Bronx
Shout out to Toni Morrison.
at Montefiore Medical Center. That's only in the Bronx.
You're right. That's
She did that.
she did.
Toni
But shout out to
Morrison.
her. She definitely. We said it earlier. She got her flowers
While she was here.
while she was here. She deserved them.
Anyway, Michael is trash.
Yeah.
And
I think he's
Yeah.
beloved.
Bottom line.
he's beloved.
Yeah.
Oh,
B-E.
he's
Remember that damn dog was flying around the room? I was like, you know what? I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Beloved was rocking in the corner.
And then her naked ass on that poor right. Remember that shit? Sound like the beginning of some cut.
doom 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 boom.
Team Michael. Fuck Sarah. Team Michael.
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
I took up Sarah's butt.
So actual what happened in the episode, Megan,
Yes.
dumbest bra in the world,
Ever
was just like, I wish that, my boyfriend didn't have a baby.
to Megan. I said it to bonus to Megan. She's actually Pumbaa.
Yeah, she's. Well, I think Andrea is Pumbaa, but go on.
She could twins.
Yeah. So,
No, Andrea is Chet from Weird Science.
oh my.
You remember what happened to Chet?
Yes.
Got him. Yeah, XD. Come on, XD. Come on. You can do it.
To be evil? No.
I'm your conscience. Come on, XD.
I'm already negative.
Let's be a double negative.
I am surly. I am
don't
negative
go.
and surly. Like, that is my brand. I'm not trying to be like me
Okay, I'm sorry.
yet.
Like Al Green said, for the good
I'll
times.
be mean
Go
to
ahead,
her.
Go
and,
ahead.
yeah. So we can. So yeah, that's what really happened with them. Next week, we'll figure out what happens to them because next week is the season finale.
Next
gonna
week,
be so good.
he told her they need to get a divorce,
Oh,
and
yeah,
that was
it.
fucked up. It was fucked up the way that he did it. Not that he said it. It was fucked up the way that he did it. She trying to find all his finessing ways, and this nigga just blurts it out.
So
Don't
they
give a
both
fuck.
was gonna do it
And
to
on top
each
of that,
other.
In Michael's defense, and
Oh,
I hate
no.
Thank you, XD, for keeping it real.
Whoa. I'm just telling you what happened in the scene.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't change how I felt about Michael.
Okay, good.
he asked her to dinner.
Yeah, he did.
Everybody's questioned, including Rain, and Aviana was like, "How?
How you going?" I was trying to figure out how he was there.
Yeah, like how?
I wondered.
His parole officer probably just gave him visitation because he went to go ask for permission.
Yeah, I feel like it's okay for him to go to another house if there's there, right? That makes more sense.
So going like to
all the way
private
to
chef.
New York.
I guess maybe he can go out to eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little checkers.
Yeah, he probably got a day pass.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But he asked her to dinner. But then, like, Sarah was like, I don't know about all that. And then
Nobody
he
was
was
go
like,
look at her at dinner no damn way.
He was like, "Well, how are we gonna talk about this
Right.
stuff? I don't want to talk about this in front of the kids."
and then she was like, I'd much rather we don't go to dinner. She was like, well, I don't want to go to dinner either. So I was like, well, nigga, why the fuck did you ask me?
Yeah, exactly.
that was
Well,
the
you
only
know,
problem.
but you know that was a response, you know.
He likes to pick fights with her.
He does.
No,
Which is
she
why
just
he's
get
a
on his
trash-
damn nerves.
Which is why he's a trash
No,
nigga.
he's a trash. He picked a fight with her.
Y'all want him to be good
to
to
go
Sarah.
see Megan while the girl was pregnant.
He had
You
planned
don't
on
fight with
ending
the
the
pregnant woman.
relationship.
Then be honest.
He never.
He was
never-
trying to. She don't never let him talk.
No.
She lets him do whatever the fuck he wants.
Did you ever look at the dates? Like, Megan saw him the day before he got married.
Yep.
In prison.
Yep. What you got to say about that, Dustin?
I don't think that was a right thing to do, and I believe that he made mistakes in the way that he approached it, but I don't think he really knew what to do. And after meeting, some people that were connected to his home life, I don't think that he was edified and prepared to make those kind of sound decisions when it came to responsibly managing the emotions of the women in his life. He's ill prepared, but unfortunately, he's in a situation where it doesn't really matter because he has to act anyway. He's a father. And he's a boyfriend to Megan. So, he has to perform these functions now, and he's got to do the best that he can do. I wish that this show, you guys on your platform would use this.
Oh, no, indeed.
I'm just playing. I know he ain't shit. I just like him. That's all. I just like him. That's all.
Long as you
But Sarah ain't shit either.
Sarah is
Sarah's
not
annoying.
without her issues.
Sarah ain't
She's
shit.
a good mother.
If he ain't,
She's a good mother.
that's great that she's a good mother. What we gonna do? We gonna congratulate her for making her bed? You got them kids. You should be a good mother.
Well, he's not a good
He should be a
dad.
good father.
He sure should be a good father. Let's cuss his ass out for that. But she ain't getting shit from me because I don't like her.
I don't have any.
I got enough for the both of us.
Anything really positive to say about her.
She's a good mother.
She's a good mother, and I hate the fact that somebody is putting her through this on public TV.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
By somebody meaning her.
She's choosing to be there.
Thank you.
Yes, and
Can't nobody in jail
I
make
don't
you
know.
stay in a
They
relationship.
have 2 children though. That's
that's my thing.
Yeah.
Like, if they didn't have any
Yeah.
kids, then I'd be like, bitch, leave her.
There was a time when
But
they
she
didn't.
wasn't even really with. To be fair, she hasn't really been with him. She's just been trying to figure it out, and when he gets out of prison, then they sort it out.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think
She's
things.
not stupid like me.
No, but I think things are different when you got kids.
They are.
Yeah.
They
So
are.
that's why I try to give her like the.
Yeah.
I get it.
It took her a while to get to them divorce papers, but she got to him.
But she got to him. Megan
She got
would
to
never.
him. Nope.
Megan could never.
No, Megan, this would never be. If this was the other way around, Megan would never.
She would just cheat on him back.
But you know
Yeah.
what though? I don't think Megan did it to get back at him. I think she's just weak and like desperate, and that guy was there. And she's like,
Nah, I think Megan.
I know. I think that's
Megan-
giving her too much
Nope.
credit.
I think
You
Megan
wanna talk
got
either way, you-
embarrassed on
nope.
television. And I think that she was like,
Nah.
fuck that. The way to get a nigga back is
Nah.
to fuck his friend, and I'm going to do
I
it on
really
TV.
nope. I don't think she's that
Here's
smart.
what really happened. What I feel what really happened. So remember how Michael and Megan met DK, like
Oh, through that guy, right?
through the guy, which happened to be Rock, the nigga that she made out with. And he basically told her, "Hey, you look desperate and lonely. My homeboy is in prison and needs
Yeah.
somebody to talk to. You're the perfect person to talk to him." And I feel like maybe he was trying to push her off to him because she was trying to talk to him or whatever, and like they fucked and it didn't really like work out that way. And he knew that he could get pussy, so he finally went back or saw that she was on TV and was like, "Oh, let me hit this because this bitch is famous now." I know how niggas operate.
Yeah, it was more him than her. She wasn't calculated in that.
No, because she's very stupid.
Because she's not smart
I
enough.
don't believe that. I think that
I'm
she
sure
was.
she's smart in every in her profession. I'm sure, as a CNA, she's very,
She didn't seem
talented.
embarrassed about it or shamed at all. And I think
Nobody
that she took
has
delight.
shame and embarrassment on this show. And
I think she
that's the
took
problem.
delight in saying something to him on camera that she knew was gonna hurt his ego.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I believe that was part of the, I
That's
just
why I
believe
fucked
that.
your friend.
I think that
People
she was
must
like,
think.
hell no, I'm not finna just be on TV, already looking stupid, but looking crazy now too. You gonna share a little bit of this too, and I think that's what happened. But she was wrong for that. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
You ain't shit.
I'm just playing. I actually like Michael, and I actually like Megan too. I think they're both idiots, but I like both of them. I just don't like Sarah.
Okay.
So I'm always gonna be on Michael and Megan's side because Sarah, I don't trust her, and I damn sure don't trust her friend that looked like a rough version of one of them Wild 'N Out girls. And now saying that alone, a rough version of a Wild 'N Out girl, you think about the levels and the depth.
Oh my God.
She looked like one of the Gypsy sisters.
Yeah, I love them gypsies. They be getting it on that show.
I've never seen a blacks don't fight like that on TV like that. I don't think we're allowed to.
No, because we think we ain't gonna make it up out the fight.
Yeah,
but them gypsy sisters,
I don't think they gonna make it out either. Sometimes, like that melee they had in the yard. You see, Chris Rogers posted it with the whites.
No,
fighting.
no.
Man.
Let me see.
Go
Gypsy sisters,
TLC seasons 1 through 4.
not the
streaming now.
Kardashians. Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is the ghetto.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I thought Teen Mom was the white love in hip hop. They ain't got shit on them Gypsy sisters.
Them bitches are raggedy. Raggedy. Come on, slow motion. Oh!
Baby.
Oh!
Baby. In the ground.
And
That's
the
right.
one-
Back it up. It's a fair fight.
Here we go.
Nettie is crazy because look at the face she makes when she's like bashing her head in. Watch. Look at her face. And
Push it.
Yep. You should be using that free hand to beat her ass.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Lost it.
She was saying, Nenny, please, it's me. While I was down on the ground, the only thing going through my mind is, this is an unfair fight. I was really seriously thinking.
No, it wasn't.
No,
fair
you
fight.
lost.
Oh, that's a fair
She
fight,
lost.
baby.
Mind you, this whole fight scene lasted 2 commercial breaks, like 2 segments.
That's a lot of
That's a
television
lot
time.
of TV fighting. Like, it's a solid, 15 minutes of screen time of beef.
Just as I think the fight is over,
Here they come.
Danielle is getting involved now.
And then the Milli, the pregnant
And I
lady.
think to myself, no way I'm letting her get involved.
Gypsy
Right.
sisters.
Told you to watch.
Let me
girl.
go back to it. I got all into that clip.
We have one more couple to talk about. But I
Let's
want to take a break,
Yeah.
and then we'll be back after these messages.
Right now, switch your family to T-Mobile and get 4 lines for $25 a line with AutoPay and 5G access included on America's largest 5G network. So don't wait. Get unlimited and nationwide 5G access for the whole family for just $25 a line. Visit a T-Mobile store or T-Mobile.com today.
Plus taxes and fees. Customers may notice lower speeds and further reduction if using over 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video at 480p. Unlimited while on our network. Qualifying credit and 4+ lines required. Capable device required for 5G. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain features. See T-Mobile.com.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond Almonds. Crave victoriously.
And we're back. Have you ever had someone come up to you and say, "You smell amazing, darling. What perfume are you wearing?"
All the time.
Whatever scent you may be wearing, you have good taste and you know what you like. But your great taste is also expensive, and you end up with a shelf full of half-used bottles, or you've been wearing the same 2 perfumes or colognes for years because going out to buy a new one is a hassle. With Scentbird, we've found a way to have great taste and mix up our fragrance routine without breaking the bank, whether it's Tom Ford, Gucci, or Versace. Scentbird keeps us smelling good month after month. You know, we talk about Scentbird often, and I stan. Like, I love them. They have the quiz that's amazing. You can pair your scents. A lot of things that people don't realize with Scentbird, like, it's so cheap and you have so little, like, you can layer scents too, which, you know, you can pair, like, your favorite, like, citrus scent with, like, a grassier scent, and you put them together. So, therefore, you can use 2 things from Scentbird. It's so lit. So here's how it works. You choose a perfume or cologne you want to try, and they'll send you a 30-day supply. That's 120 sprays, enough to apply more than 4 times a day for a month. Not sure what type of scent you're looking for? Sort and find your new fragrance by brand, style, occasion, season, and more. Check out user ratings and reviews on any fragrance, or take Scentbird's True Scent quiz to discover more personalized recommendations for your taste. And with an exclusive offer for just our listeners, you can get 50% off your first month today. That's only $7.50 for your first fragrance. Go to scentbird.com/JXD and use our code JXD for 50% off your first month. Again, that's SCENT bird.com/JXD for you to try your first perfume or cologne for just $7.50. Sign on, smell great. And as you know, you can always find the link to in the description box wherever you're listening. We're wrapping up Life After Lockup and doing something else here with DFR.
Hi.
And Baby Nugget, Blackmore.
Woo! Baby, I'm ready. I'm ready.
So
wait, hold on. I just want to give us some intro music.
Oh yeah,
Baby now.
Unhook My khakis. Available on all streaming platforms.
I just want to, black promotion. You know what I'm saying?
Artist of the week.
You realize I've never gotten past a certain point in the song.
A lyricist. Really a talent in the community. I have to stand. So, niggas is in Utah, and they about to leave. And so, at this point, if you'd ever thought that Black Mormon Weave Lady lost her mind, she did.
Crazy.
So she goes to meet up with her hating ass friend.
I hate that girl.
Michelle.
Woo, but baby, can we talk about Michelle's box braids real quick?
Mm-hmm. She didn't dip them in boiling water.
No, she didn't. She had them little baby rubber bands tied to the end, and they look like little Sealy braids at the bottom.
She didn't even burn them, singe them at the bottom.
These are lengthy Sealy braids.
They are.
That was it.
I bet she was the same white lady that
It's that white lady. That's why they didn't dip it, because she doesn't know the secrets.
Right. So they go to like Utah's version of Panera.
Yeah.
Because they were like, it looked like one of those Jewish grocery stores we have in Brooklyn, like Chestnut over on. I was like, that looked familiar.
Chocolate.
Yeah. Over in Crown Heights.
Like, oh, this is different.
Yeah. So they go and, they have, they share a broccoli cheddar soup.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm not sharing soup. That's so poor.
Well, they didn't share. I'm just saying, they shared a meal. And so Michelle is like her hating ass friend. I don't have a nickname for her. It's just Michelle.
Hating ass friend.
Yep, hating ass friend. And
undipped braids.
Yeah, so she was just like, so what's going on with, you and, Baby Nuck? And because that's how I need to refer to him, nothing but respect for my president.
Absolutely.
As an artiste.
Yeah. So she was like, yeah, it's cool, but we not leaving. This is a staycation turning into like we're moving here. And hating ass friend is like, bitch, what? Black Mormon weave lady decided to take her husband hostage. She hid his debit cards,
his ID,
and his ID, so he cannot fly back.
And she was
or do
dead
anything
ass about it.
Back to California. She also called his PO.
Yep.
To have him. She also called his PO to have him finish his parole in Utah.
Yep.
Behind his back.
Now she went too far with that.
Then she asked if she can get her old job back.
Mm-hmm.
She got it.
Mm-hmm. She called the kids' school.
Asked if they could be re-enrolled. Mm-hmm. So her hating ass friend is like, bitch,
when your kids left, we didn't meet our black quota.
Right. So her hating ass black friend was like, bitch, you are stupid and crazy.
Yeah, only time she said something, besides the chitlins.
Yeah.
This is the second time I've agreed with her on this show.
We were rewatching this earlier, and Santana and I were looking at Black Mormon Weave Lady's eyes. Like, she is crazy.
Yeah.
They were glazed over, and her pupils were, like, large. Like, it was weird.
Remember how she told her kids they were moving to California on that beach? Mm-hmm. We moving to California! Like, she's crazy.
Wow. Shout out to the listeners that sent us her, like, docket from when she got arrested. I didn't really look at what she got arrested for, but whatever.
Her hair.
I hope. Well, clearly, recidivism is the thing, because she ain't, any black ass way.
Mm-hmm.
She goes back to the Airbnb, and, did you have a nice time? And, he gave the real nigga response. Like, it was cool.
It was cool.
And then she breaks the news to him.
No, not even yet. Oh, yeah, she does.
And she's like, so what about moving here? And he's like, I'm not ready to do that. I will move in my own time.
And that's when she's like, so we not leaving.
Right. I took your shit, and the kids are already on their way here.
Mm-hmm.
So
what's the movie with Kathy Bates again?
Misery.
It was very misery. Very misery.
Yeah.
And he was like, what? He was like, what? So he ran to the bedroom.
PO.
Was that an Airbnb they were in?
Yeah,
that
it was a
nice.
rental. Mm-hmm.
So he ran to the bedroom, picked up his pants, started looking for his shit, couldn't find it. He was like, yo, give me my shit. And she was like, no. And he was like, yo, you acting like a crazy bitch. And she's like, so you're going to call me out my name?
Let me be quiet. Go ahead.
Bitch.
Yes!
Like, bitch, you just stole my identity.
Right.
What the? You are literally, he's like, this is kidnapping. You holding me hostage.
It literally is.
Literally. You won't give me my shit so I can get back home? You ain't even giving me a choice.
I would have wrecked shit on production. Where'd that bitch hide my shit?
Word.
Give it to me now. Yeah. I will go back to jail today.
Today, right now. If this bitch don't give me my shit right the fuck right now.
And so then she decided to lock herself in the bathroom.
Okay, where's my stuff?
Probably in her titties with her in the bathroom.
And that was the end of the episode. I don't know where she thought this was a good idea. Most of the decisions that she makes are horrible decisions.
Bitch, where? Yeah,
without the WHO.
She should have consulted with the ancestor children, honestly.
Yeah.
They were, Mom, that's not a good idea.
It's actually probably illegal. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they read her like
every episode.
They do.
read her like
Nyla and Tennessee.
But see, notice they ain't been around a couple episodes, and this bitch lost her motherfucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
She's nuts.
Because she needs, they parent her.
Hello, they guide her.
Yeah.
Hello.
Because she clearly cannot do things wisely on her own. Like, that is wild. Like, you are taking your husband hostage because you hate California that much. It is really just the fact that I feel like she would like it if they weren't living in the ghetto.
Right.
Honestly.
Like,
she's dumb.
You know.
But look how that bitch reacted to weed, so.
Right.
Like,
which was so dumb.
So
you
dumb.
married a whole gang member from jail.
Nigga, this nigga just talked about a bitch sucking his dick and looking at him. Like, he has a whole song called Unhook My Khakis. The story of Andrea and Baby Nut. But
in the car wash.
Here we are in the car wash.
Like you knew what you signed up for.
Yes,
like
you
I
did.
hate when people think like, oh, I'm gonna change like this man or this girl or whatever. No. And he's definitely not gonna change. Like when you over 40, hell, when you over 30, you don't change. You adapt.
Exactly.
And like she's asking him to make a huge lifestyle choice that he don't even
Negative
really want to make.
lifestyle choice.
I don't even think he really even wanted to marry her. I just think he was like, this is the only way I know. Like she held me down for 6 years.
Yeah.
So, and this is the only way like I know I can.
A
make
nigga
this
was
right.
locked up for a smooth 20.
He hate our kids. I'm just playing.
No, I think he genuinely like. I don't.
He liked that little one for
yeah,
sure.
he likes the little one, but I think because she can't afford like.
Stop it!
The other ones are way more fun.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, they're more fun, but they also don't like him because I don't think they dislike him. I think they're just like, what? Like, why are you here? Like, this is so weird. Like, I guess we'll have to deal with you because you make my mom happy or whatever the fuck, but I don't get it. But I don't have to deal with you, so sure. As long as you don't hit my mom, I'm cool, I guess.
Yeah.
That's kind of where they are. But like
Nyla and Tennyson.
Nyla and Tennyson.
And I know as soon as they get the chance,
I want to watch
they're
Love and
going-
Hip Hop with them so
They're
bad.
going back to Utah. And I want to know what the daddy thinks.
What's a Carly Red?
I know that he ain't in their lives
Mhm.
outside of
Financially.
But like, I wonder if he's gonna be like, finally be like, oh, these kids are on TV. Maybe I should save them.
And they're very smart.
Yeah.
Apparently, this ain't the first time they've been on TV. Remember, she was on Dance Moms or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's weird. Like, she needs to get a grip.
Agreed.
So that was Life After Lockup. We're not going to do the whole episode of just Life After Lockup because that's late. So, 6 brown chicks.
Hey!
All right, the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
The Real Housewives of Twitter.
Ain't that 6 brown chicks?
Yes.
Did you see? Did you see the Married to Medicine?
You know I did.
Oh, let me. I'm out of
Pissed
there.
off my queen.
Shall we?
Dr. Because you know I'm Dr. Jackie.
It's a new girl.
Yeah.
You just met her. I said, ooh, Dr. Jackie.
They done
Contessa,
pissed Jackie.
don't touch me.
Exactly, because she knows she done turned 60 on him. And
No time
she-
for fake ones.
Exactly.
Okay?
I hope she
Just
finally
sipping Cristal,
came to her
these
senses
real
and left
niggas.
Curtis, even though I know that's not going to happen, but whatever.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Can't wait. Contessa got Sinner.
Ah!
As she should. She has totally found her groove.
She won me over.
Did you see her interview on Sister Circle by chance?
Mm-mm.
Watch it. She was so likable.
I've always liked her.
Yeah.
The only person I've never liked on this show
Is Mariah. Mhm.
Oh, and the white woman they had on the first season.
Yeah, she
But
don't-
She don't count. But Mariah, I just don't like her.
Me either.
Everybody else, I'm cool with. I actually really like. They're-
Toya gets on my nerves because,
Toya's-
it's Toya.
But she has to be there.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
She
yeah.
has a really interesting storyline. Like they're poor, but she doesn't understand that they're poor.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. Free
what?
Eugene, by the way. Free him.
Well, after watching that trailer, I don't know how I feel about that because I didn't appreciate what he said to Quad on the trip.
I didn't either.
Miss
but-
Quad.
Miss
Yeah.
Quad, she got it. She got it.
Married to Medicine.
So Life After Lockup.
Yes.
Or
No.
not Life After, same thing.
6 brown chicks.
Yeah.
It's all the same. All
It
right.
is.
So I've never read these before. Boyfriend and I lived together for 14 years.
That's it. That's the
Boyfriend and I lived together for 14 years with his 30-year-old crooked-legged son. I threatened to leave, and then boyfriend proposed. I put a down payment on a new house and told him his son could not live with us. He took his ring back. He owes me a wedding. Advice.
What?
Why would she even tell us that the son is crooked-legged?
Oh my God. 30-year-old
crooked-legged son. She hates that nigga. She really hates that nigga's son.
And then she told the husband, "We got a new house, but the son can't come." And he took his ring back.
That's what I'm saying. She don't like that nigga at all. She don't
my
like
child.
that son.
What's wrong with you? I don't care which way his leg going. It's my child.
What I read through all this is the fact that y'all been together for 20 years, and when you threatened to leave,
Then he proposed.
Then he proposed.
Right.
Then it's just like you put down a down payment on a house by yourself, not together. Right. There's a larger issue here outside the crooked-legged side.
In the words of Fred Sanford to his son Lamont on Sanford and Son, great Black American sitcom. You're just dumb, son. That's what's going on. Like, you need to get out of Dodge immediately.
You got to get away from that. Something wrong.
You took my love, threw it away. Are you gonna want my love someday? Well, a bad
You low key, you need to get away from your goddamn self.
And that lady hates that nigga's son.
Yeah.
She hates
She's hated him since the teenager.
For a long time. She hates that nigga's son.
So you don't need a wedding because you don't
That's going to be his child forever.
Right. Like, relax.
Move
sound
forever.
like Black Mormon weed.
And you shouldn't have been with somebody for 14... Man, listen.
Anyway.
This one is... My ex's mom came to my house unannounced and took pictures of the dirty house. It's not that funny.
Okay.
And of my 4-year-old making cereal. I was asleep at the time and didn't know she had been there until protective services came and took the kid. Oh, shit. Ex won't help me. I feel set up. Help. So the main problem is here, you're going to 6 Brown Chicks for advice on this situation.
How did the lady get in the house?
You know making cereal is funny.
Making cereal?
You know making cereal is funny.
Making cereal is fun.
Making cereal is funny. Think about the box up in the air.
4-year-old was making
that mother-in-law ain't shit.
I don't want to.
That mother-in-law ain't shit.
I don't want.
She knew what she was
I'm not
doing.
laughing.
She knew what she was
why
doing.
is a 4-year-old making cereal?
Ain't nothing wrong. Well, 4.
4 is young.
Yeah, 4 is young. That's little.
4 is young.
Maybe she
4 is too young to make cereal.
Because if the child was 6, I was making cereal at the time I was 6.
Yeah, 6,
4
7,
is
4.
really young, bro.
4, you need constant supervision.
Yeah.
She took pictures of the dirty house.
I don't barely
like
know it. Don't make the
4-year-old
cereal
making
now.
cereal.
Yeah, like nah.
I don't. I mean, mother-in-law crossed the line, but
That mother-in-law is a dirty
sounds-
piece of shit for doing that,
she
though.
is.
That's
No,
as
she
low
is.
as it gets.
No, that's low. That's low. That's low.
Little Lies.
Big Little Lies, Meryl Streep. Ooh.
Big little people making cereal.
Yeah. I don't have any advice for her, but I will say all that sounds fishy. The mother-in-law is a bitch, but her
But yeah,
That's
there's a
just
reason she
wrong.
went over there and her catching a 4-year-old
And why was the
making
why
cereal.
was your
because
4-year-old making
if your
cereal in a dirty
homegirl would have
house?
went over there, hopefully a friend would be like, "Bitch,
What is happening right now?" Yeah.
And if the house would have been
I don't want the
clean,
baby to be taken away.
maybe they wouldn't have felt so bad when they seen that 4-year-old pouring that milk.
Hello.
That may be.
Clean your house, people.
Maybe.
Shit.
Be like, my grandbaby is a big baby. They
Right.
make their own cereal.
That's from
You know what I'm saying? If
instruction.
the house would have been clean, you see? There's levels to this shit.
Wow, the shorty got a dirty kitchen. Killed a roach, now that shit is on the floor twitching. And all I wanted was some chicken. I'm feeling yucky, now my whole body itching. I said, whoa.
Okay.
So there's no
That
advice, I
one.
guess.
No, nah. I moved in with my girlfriend last year. I'm not interested in marrying her, but she wants to. She's been contacting women I deal with and telling them we're exclusive. LOL. Because I love No, it's literally LOL.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it says LOL. Because I live here. How to set her straight and keep my free living. Wait, hold on. Let me reread this. I moved in with my girlfriend last year. I'm not interested in marrying her, but she wants to. She's been contacting women I deal with and telling them we're exclusive. LOL. Because I live here. How to set her straight and keep my free living arrangement.
Mama, if that's moving up, then I'm moving out. I'm moving out.
So
he's a homosexual.
Yeah.
He's a homosexual.
Yeah, he's a homosexual.
Yeah. So he's one of them. She in a relationship, but I'm not type of niggas.
Yeah.
Tell him to propose and just never get married.
Yeah, learn from
Learn from Michael.
I mean, I would literally never, but that's what it sounds
I
like.
mean, listen.
She seems like she'd be happy with
Six
that.
brown chicks is a terrible advice
Some
column.
women just
so.
want to get a ring so they can say they have a fiance. Just give her a fucking ring, even if it's whack, and just shut her up and live for free. Shit.
If you be committed to this shit, if you be committed to
He's
this shit,
already an
nigga,
asshole,
you gonna be an asshole. So you might as well. That's sound advice to me. It's terrible, but it's sad.
It's terrible. I would never.
No.
On my birthday, my baby mama and I were arrested for loud sex and smoking weed at the motel.
Right. Like a felony, see the problem.
They must have been in Haterville.
Hold on. The problem is I don't ever read these beforehand. And
So it's blowing you. It's fucking you up.
Yes, because it goes left. On my birthday, my baby mama and I were arrested for loud sex and smoking weed at the motel. After a week, my girlfriend bailed me out. But she sold my clothes, laptop, games, etc. while I was locked up. How to forgive her for stealing from me? She's tearing us apart. Help.
So are the girlfriend and the baby mama two different people?
Yes.
Well, the bail money had to come from somewhere.
Yeah, so that was my thought.
Yeah, and pawn that shit. I don't understand that issue.
I had to sell your shit to get you out of jail. Would you rather have shit or be in jail?
Do you want your PS4 or do you want to be in there with Pookie?
I mean, sounds pretty sound to me.
She's tearing us apart.
She's tearing us apart.
Bailed him out is tearing them apart.
Right.
But y'all don't like Michael.
We don't.
We don't.
We still don't.
What are these dudes?
Yeah, I don't have advice. Like, all these people are horrible human beings, and they don't deserve advice. This is funny to me. Okay. We had an open marriage for 3 years without problems. We dressed up once a month and hit the black swinger scene. We always had sex with others in front of each other. Checked his emails and found out he had sex with other women without me. Advice. Well, here's the thing, sis. That means... Because I've been in this situation before.
Like you've been her?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that means he's cheated. And, like, technically that would be the traditional idea of cheating would be because you're lying. You're being dishonest. We already had this agreement and then, which seemed to be pretty fucking real and rad and shit. Like, I get to fuck other bitches while my main one is right there. That's lit.
Right.
Like, and she could join if she wanted. Hey. But the fact that you...
It's a party.
Right. You sullied that by doing this outside of me. Even if he would have told her, like, hey, what if I want to pursue this exclusively? Like, just me fucking this lady one-on-one. You know, it could be a whole polyamory. It could have been a thing. Because it sounds like if Shorty, like, she would have been all right with it.
Nah, that's what the letter would have been about then.
Mm-hmm.
We was hoping then this motherfucker gonna tell me, can't he fuck her by himself? You know what I'm saying? That's what the tweet would have been then.
Help.
Right. And far as that, close your
Advice.
legs to married men, girl. That's what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? You need to get control over what's going on in that house first. And then figure out what to do.
Untrue, unfaithful was you. Every other day there was someone
that nigga cheated. You have to figure out if that's what you want to do or not.
Cheat back. Get your Megan on.
Get your Megan on. Yeah, fuck one of the
That's
niggas.
weird that he had to do it behind her back. That's definitely more than about sex. It's
Yeah.
Like, I want to have a leg up on you or have my own.
He wants the thrill of
Do you know what I
doing
mean?
something
That's the
sneaky.
most annoying part about it because it's more mental than it is physical.
Yeah.
Like I can almost accept the physical.
That's probably
more
why
than
it hurts
mental.
so much.
It's bullshit.
That's
Like,
why
can't you
emotionally
take advantage
cheating
of, like,
hurts.
the most open people can be so open and they still take advantage.
Right.
Niggas gon' nick.
Hello. Remember her song? DLW.
Well, niggas, they gon' nick. And I can't finish the
You can't
rest of it because it was awful. It was actually a very awful
really
remix. I can never say it publicly.
So, my third baby shower.
Oh.
That's the problem
That's
right
the
there.
Right.
Yeah.
Who the fuck you think you
Because
is?
that'd be. My
Right from
third
the
baby
bio.
shower, and it seems my baby daddy's family is cheaper with gifts, and it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
First baby got a used stroller. Second got little Debbie cakes and a baby monitor. I'm a recovering addict, and I need good gifts to help keep me sober. Advice to make them.
What?
do better.
I need good gifts to help me. Wait.
Well, I do too then. Shit.
Right.
What? Wait, is that did I hear that right?
Yeah, I'm gonna read it again. Because for myself.
That's a memoir title.
Yeah.
I'm a recovering addict and I need good gifts to keep me sober. A memoir.
It is.
So.
Wait, read that.
My third baby shower, and it seems my baby daddy's family is cheaper with gifts, and it's disrespectful. First baby got a used stroller. Second got little Debbie cakes and a baby monitor. And that too, I'm sure. Yeah.
That's like womp womp. That's a womp womp sound.
I'm a recovering addict, and I need good gifts to help keep me sober.
Same.
Advice to make them do better. Help.
Bitch.
You are not recovering at all.
Go on and
At
cuss her out,
all.
XD. Cuss her down to
It's
the
hard
ground.
for me to curse her out when I'm confused as to what.
That don't make no fucking
None
sense.
of it does. So I'm gonna skip.
She want to use drugs.
My addiction. While all the girls say,
I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to you. You're my addiction. I'm addicted.
We have time for one more.
These have been ridiculous.
Oh, but this one is one I'm excited for. Please listen very closely. My granddaughter, who lives with me, thinks I don't want her to bring her white boyfriend to our house because I'm racist. Not true. I don't want him around because he stole my Percocet. He stole my weed. He even ate my lean popsicles.
What the fuck? Who is this grandma?
Running out of drugs. Advice.
Who are you?
Charge it to the game. I know you could buy drugs. All 3 different drugs should be all right.
Bitch, who the lean popsicle?
And furthermore, you need to be clear about why you don't want his sticky finger ass in your house.
Right.
It's not about the
Your boyfriend stole
And
my
you need
drugs.
to break up with him because he on drugs. You know how I know? Because he stole mine.
Yeah.
It's almost sounds like she doesn't want to tell her granddaughter, which is weird. Am I just assuming things?
Like that, yeah,
Like, it seems like her drug usage is just
Tell your
secret.
granddaughter it's not about
First of all, you sound like a lit ass grandma.
She does.
hey grandma, need me to stay on. Hey grandma, can't you see I've got a date? Hey grandma.
I mean, I don't know about this. I don't do
I wouldn't
Percocet
do
personally,
Percocet.
but you know, get it how you live.
Yeah. Nana gotta have a life too.
Nana gotta have a life. Nana
It's that
gotta
lady
have
that
a
was
life
singing
too.
How About Now?
Yeah. How
Trap
right now.
Jabuela.
She Nana lit.
Right,
But I
Griselda.
Nana is lit.
Yeah.
But you know, y'all
Just tell her you don't
kids.
like that man in your house. Like you the grandmama. You have to say what's right. Like
the grandmama's the baby,
The
so you need to be
grandmama's
the
the
one.
baby.
You need to be the one letting her know what time it is, and tell her you don't want Opie in your motherfucking house.
And if your
Opie
advice is
stole the opioids.
Right.
Okay.
And if you're running out of drugs, then you should always contact your local supplier.
Where is Fizz?
Yeah, like if you're trying to make lean popsicles,
I know you got it. I know you got money for another hour.
I've never heard of lean popsicles.
Never, but that's
I didn't know if
fascinating.
activists
Can lean freeze?
That's what I'm like. I don't know if activists can freeze.
I thought she was talking about like some Weight Watcher shit.
That's what. Well,
No,
in the
she
thing,
meant lean.
no, that's what. When I first read it, I was like lean. I'm like, okay, but in the context, I was like, oh.
Maybe she has chronic pain and just laying in the house with lean popsicles is kind of nice.
Maybe.
I've never drank lean, so I don't
Me
know.
either.
Me either. I
I have
really
no
don't.
interest.
Lean popsicles.
I'm cool with just the regular herb.
I went to high school in Texas, so lean was really big.
I'm cool with lean
I was
cuisine.
just on
Same.
Oh.
Yeah. It's made with activist or now Activista because activist is no longer manufactured. Activista is the synthetic activist that you can find in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that from Drugs Inc. Great
No,
show.
because activista is just activist in Spanish.
Yeah.
It's the same word.
Yeah. But it's because it's not like
Generic, it's off-brand, it's slightly the same, but not really.
Yeah, it's a synthetic. It's a even like cheaper version of the generic.
Even the internet doesn't have a recipe for lean popsicles.
Whoa.
I found Fruit Rocket Popsicles by Lucy Lean, but
Who is her grandmama? Future.
right.
But I just don't feel like don't you add alcohol to the to lean because it's cough syrup.
It's codeine.
It's codeine. No, you just add it's codeine and
I got
and you just mix it with juice.
Mix it
Just
with
mix
Sprite.
juice with Sprite.
and whatever the Jolly Rancher or whatever candy you put in it.
Whatever, yeah.
But I swear you put alcohol. I swear you put alcohol in it
Everyone I
too.
know did alcohol, codeine, and like some kind of mix, like a mixer. It's
Yeah.
basically codeine cocktail.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Don't drive on it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I made that mistake.
I'm
good. Ooh.
But you're here today.
Wow.
Yeah.
2003 was a rough year.
Yeah.
I did. And then I pulled over on the side of the road and threw up everywhere.
I can't imagine like.
My
I feel
God.
like lean is something
How
you
far
just
you've come,
sip on.
Jay.
and,
How
like,
far I've come.
You just chill there for a minute. Like there's no way you can like be active and do shit on.
Nigga, thank God I had a friend with me.
Wow.
And it wasn't even a legal lean. I had legal lean.
Like Robitussin?
No, yeah, the codeine. Because I had a really
you
bad
had a
cough.
prescription?
So I was like, well, this shit is nasty as fuck. I'm just going to mix it with some Sprite and be a rapper. So I did.
Ugh.
And then my ass tried to get up and drive, and my God.
Codeine cough syrup is some bullshit.
Yeah, nigga.
You feel like dead.
Yeah.
I was prescribed codeine when I had bronchitis when I was like 18.
Yeah.
It's MF.
Woo.
Yeah.
Do you have any more 6 Brown chicks?
No, I'm gonna leave it there.
Well,
I'm gonna
that's
leave it at
it.
lean popsicles.
Make sure y'all come out to
Find
the
us a
Friends
recipe, we're
Den.
curious.
Yeah. If y'all have a recipe
I've
for
tried.
lean popsicles, let us know.
Yeah.
Dustin, always a pleasure.
Thank you. I had a great time being unproblematic here today.
I don't know.
Boy.
LOL.
I can't wait for the live show. Don't forget your your tickets for Houston, Dopest Dinner Party, Chicago, 5 tickets left for the happy hour, Dopest Happy Hour, I guess. And Philly, the Dopest Dinner Party House Party Edition, Signature Nachos. We opening it up. It's not going to be a seated thing, but it's going to be dope with the Marketplace, Zen in a Jar, Sable Collective, Black Dragon Breakfast Club, all of that live music. It's about to be a vibe.
Yep.
All right. Where do you want people to find you, Dustin?
At the bank.
Yeah.
Beyond that,
Checks.
okay. Beyond that, all my social media handles are Look at Dustin. So LOOKAT DUSTIN. And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter and all that shit like that. And other than that, just be good to each other. Love each other.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of each other.
The way that Michael loves Megan.
Yes, not Sarah. Be his piece.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
I'm the
my sand with that lean. Smoke nothing but Irene. The whole going crazy when I'm on.
I always thought that song could have used a feature from Spice.
Or Patra.
You want to give it to us? Hold on. You know I'm such a fool for you.
Serve you right. You know I'm fool for you.
Fool, you know you're
Well, you have to add the beat to it, though.
You gotta give me a beat. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? Do you have? Do you have? Do you have?
Do you have to linger?
Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to let it linger?
A really hard splits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Do you have to let it linger?
There you go.
You know I'm such a fool for he.
Yeah. I told y'all it's genius A&R over here. I got an ear.
You do.
Me have ear.
Me have
a ear.
Me have a ear.
Me have a hear.
Me have a ear.
My hearing is real good. My earring is real good. Me like my ears. I can see out my ears, but I can't my earring.
That's right.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.